So we just found out that the decision on where the 2019 Define American Summit should be held next year has us as one of the final two candidates. We're honored to have this opportunity and wanted to introduce ourselves to everyone before the final choice was made. So, who are we? We're from the Milwaukee School of Engineering, and we are one of the program's newest chapters. We began in October just last year, but we've all been actively working on making sure our club here quickly gains a predominant role within campus life. We actually attended last year's summit before we really had an organization, and the experience definitely only made all of us more excited to get to work. Since then, we've held open discussions and brought on new members as we've planned our events to fulfill Define American's goals. The biggest thing that we're currently pursuing is hosting an immigrant-focused art exhibit at the Groman Museum. We definitely want to keep pushing towards progress as the school year ends, and we still have lots of time to make our mark at MSOE before our first year concludes, and hopefully, the summit becomes a way in which we can do so. But why Milwaukee? Our campus is definitely smaller than hosts that held the summit in the past, but we believe that this can only be a benefit as the entire summit would only feel more unified, and as of this, everything could be close to one another. As for our location as a whole, we are directly in the downtown of Milwaukee, which would open up many possibilities as far as summit events and potential entertainments are concerned. The city is beautiful, and there's a lot to do within just a few minutes off of walking from any of our 3 dorming options or the numerous hotels just a few feet nearby. Judging off those that we've worked with from the past, the community itself is beautiful as well. Just within the past year, there have been large pro-immigrant projects within Milwaukee that have had large successes, and I'm sure many of our friends who we've gotten to know well would love to be involved in the summit. So, our final thoughts? Whichever location the summit gets set at, we are sure that the summit will go extremely well and are excited. We definitely don't know what Louisville would be capable of providing, but we know what we can. The Milwaukee School of Engineering would love to host such an event, and our members of the specific chapter would handle everything with the highest of importance to make sure everything turns out great. Milwaukee is a great and progressive city, and if given the option, we'd love to showcase all the hard work each and every immigrant, chapter, and member has done this past year in our city.